Indiana Filmmakers Network connects and empowers creative minds throughout the state.
That's right. The network embraces all aspects of film, theater, media, and the arts. Here to share more about IFN's mission is board member Nathan Bechtold. Thanks so much for coming in this morning,
Thank you,
Nathan.
guys.
Great to have you.
So we want to talk about how this connects people within the industry.
Well, IFN has been around for quite a long time. Over the past 3 years, we became a 501c3 educational charitable organization that is statewide.
Okay.
So what we do, we offer free monthly meetings at our different hubs. We have 8 hubs across the state and more to come, plus partnerships with like Heartland International and Ball State and regional community stuff. We do a lot of outreach.
Yeah, so talk about some of the things you guys do at those meetings. What are you chatting about?
Every month is different. So what we do, we try to showcase what creatives are in the areas that they represent. So if you come in, we go around the room and say what you do, who you are, what your goals are, your passions, and what we do is bring in different guest speakers on different ranges of the arts, filmmaking, cinema, you name it.
Oh, for sure. And you provide a bunch of resources. Talk a little bit about some of those.
We do. So there's a whole bunch of different things that we offer, like workshops and boot camps, like production assistant boot camp. And we're working on a whole bunch of different levels. We're also offering a study abroad program to Lithuania for filmmakers, which is an amazing deal.
Oh, cool.
Can I go on that?
Yeah, sure. And what's crazy is, so if you're going to go to LA for, let's say, a day, you can $3,000, maybe get one seminar. But for $3,000, you get 2 to 3 weeks in Lithuania, and that's all your expenses paid and the program.
Wow.
That's food, lodging, program.
That's pretty hard to beat.
Award-winning, yeah, it's
that's
pretty amazing. Of
And
course, you got to lock up your dog at home and make sure you don't have to work for a while. So.
Oh, yeah. You can work those things
Yeah,
out, right?
I can work those
And you've been a board member for 10 years.
Yeah.
Talk about your role.
Oh, well, so, yeah, I've been on the board for 10 years. I must have a passion for it, I guess.
Yeah.
And I've been the president for about 3 years. So my thing is I've gone through the experiences of not having resources or other creatives. I didn't know who to reach out to. And so what we try to do is bring those creatives together, not just in a room for a local community, but across the state. If the state wants to do better and be recognized on tax incentives and Hollywood elements, you know, bring movies here to be made, we need to show that there's an infrastructure and help creatives here grow and be inspired.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you talked about growth. How can people be involved in that process?
There's a lot of different things that we do. So our meetings are always free, so we encourage the local community to come and have fun at the meetings and learn something. But there is a $20 membership. It just helps keeps the lights on and constantly helps us for grant writing and things like that. So within the next year, our big push is education, working with like Pixar in a Box and a whole bunch of different industries to make sure we get more focused workshops and modules to the communities.
Yeah, and what's the impact been like locally? I know you guys are at Cinema Center.
Yeah, so we are currently at Cinema Center. We love those guys. We're hosting one panel for Hobnobbin this year, which is fully in sound. I think Hobnobbin will be here as well later in the week to talk about that.
Yeah, I think so.
So I love those guys. They've been our home for about half a year, and we're trying to work with ArtLink and a number of other places in the community. Amazing stuff's going on in Fort Wayne. There's so many wonderful people and community-driven projects, and that we just want to be a part of all that. But it's interesting how people work, and that there's a lot of coalition, like everybody gets together, and then there's other times when they don't. So what we hope to do is bring all that together, and so we can all work together for not just this community, but the communities across the state.
Wonderful,
Absolutely.
Really cool. Well,
Thank
thanks
you.
so much for coming out and sharing.
Appreciate it.
And thanks for all
that
that you do. It's a great resource.
Yeah, you can go to www.indianafilmmakers.org.
Yeah, you're taking the line.
There
You
you
can
go.
just read that right
my
there. For more information, visit indianafilmmakers.org. We'll be right back with another look at weather with Rob and a fun rundown of weekend events.